What are you boys doing here?
We're doing a freestyle.
Freestyle, yeah.
But we're gonna try and do Dawah in the middle.
Is this rap battle part 2, yeah?
Part 2, man.
Let's do this.
Yaga. So I'm just here in the park. And anytime I talk from my heart. And, you know, I respect that my brother's doing the Dawah. And I even respect that sometimes you don't like
Sarah. I knew you were going to say that.
But at the same time, we all got to remember the words of the Father, the Master. And you know, the Master says peace, so we don't want no beef. I heard someone scream, so I looked over there to see, and I couldn't see anything. But I still know everything is everything, and we got an element, so I just want you to let me know how you think we can, you know, get on and get it in.
That's it. Okay. So let me tell you, you heard that person scream. And I can see you lighting like a beam. Because the truth is, look, you speak a lot of truth. And a lot of people like you. Get away from controversy, yeah? And then people will like you. Look, I know that truth is that you know me, yeah? And I know you. But this ain't going nowhere this time, so I'm gonna give it back to you. Go on.
Well, man, I don't really know what to say. I just know that if we all come from a place of love and not hate, then the hate should fade away. You know, the Quran says if someone speaks ignorant, then leave them. It doesn't say if they speak ignorant, then beef them.
Oh, I like it. Yeah.
I think peace is the season. And I think if we all respect each other, so that goes on both sides, then we'll all be able to come together and reason. Because human beings ain't always going to agree, but we can agree on principles like respect. That's why I call myself Raspect, but not respect, because I don't want to make the mistake of respecting someone and dissing the Most High, so I got to deal with Ras, like Rasula, Rastafari, I and I. See, everyone has differences, and it seems that some of these people here are illiterate because they just want to zone in on the differences, but we also have things that we can come together now. So instead of always standing on our different platforms, it's good to see us come on some common ground.
Listen, common ground, yeah? All right. Because this world's twisted like a twister.
Trust me.
Fake thugs ain't got the right picture. I don't care if you're strong, because even the toughest ain't immortal. Look at King Kong. Don't you know what's right from wrong? Try to copy what you hear from a song. Come on. That's dumbness. You must be lost like a messed up compass. I'm joking. But here, we want guidance. And that's why I say Islam is the lightness. It's not really a word, but I'm making it work. And this is why I'm telling you here, bro. Worship one God and it will work.
100%. It will work.
Yeah.
And I think you can worship one God in a mosque or a church. Because I think deeper than what we believe is what we know. But some people just go off of what they heard. You see, the Most High deals with righteousness and conduct. And remember, there is no love that is greater than God's love. So I just know that there's an element of God or righteousness in us. And we get that from the Most High. I won't lie, I've had them cold nights where I've rode by to the 4-5 on a raw night like it's wartime. When I saw guys trying to bore guys, but that was the wrong way. I was lost in a big maze. Until the Most High showed me a better way. For me, that was Rastafari. But I've been on them dark nights with my Akis, and we're talking some knowledge. And the knowledge that me and my Akis share is better than the knowledge they get in the college.
Oh.
So that's why when I come here and I see my real Akis, I gotta pay some homage.
Okay, that's gonna be hard to. yeah. Because you got a good swagger, and your packing is immaculate. Content buzz, and you're moving swaggerish.
Jeez.
Hate it or love it. Flight, you're above it. What you do in the buck, yeah, your man that does it.
Hey, come on.
Oops, I meant do it. Wars, you've been through it. Hype up and sorrow, get munched like chewits.
Alright, so you said the sliding, but I understand, you know, they're defending their brother, man, and just as long as there's no war, that's the best thing. I understand that everyone's got questions, because it's like life's this big lesson, and the Most High is testing, and everyone's trying to find the right way. I say, sometimes, I know it's haram to a lot of Muslims, but I like the high grade, and I think, because it makes me think about life, mate. Is life real? Is life fake? Should I take that path or should I take the highway? Most times I don't even know. But I know I got a voice inside my soul and it kind of tells me where to go and how to roll and what's right and wrong. But I know this road I'm on is the righteous one, so you know the road's gonna be long. And it gets hard, but we gotta be strong.
We gotta be strong. I don't wanna make this long. Look, let me tell you something, right? Time's ticking. And we're moving forward. And things are going, oscillating like a pendulum. Look, we've got limited time to find purpose. And that is why you've got this conundrum. Look, you've got to think, what is the purpose in life? And you've got to strive to live this life in a way that doesn't mean you're gonna roll with a knife in that dark night that you were describing. You don't need to fight. But it's all about, look, it's all about living and knowing your purpose. It's a fixed objective that you know you're worth it. And that's when you believe in the one God and all the prophets. The final one we believe is Muhammad, the one that came to the 7th century Arabs. Look, he came in the cave. For our lives, he came to save. In the hellfire, we need to circumnavigate. Look, we want to get to the Jannah, which we call heaven. So, brother, look, there's only one thing that I want to say to you here and now. I see the potential right in your eye. Do you want to become Muslim? But right before you die.
But you see, the thing is, if Muslim is someone who submits to the will of the Most High, then I've been on my deen.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It ain't a description for me, it's something that's deep.
Yeah.
In Rasta we call it liberty. It's like, I listen to some Sizzler Kalonji and for me that's like an authentic hadith.
Oh.
That's why, for me, it's only the truth that I speak. So, I always tell my Aki, stay in your deen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you know where I've been. But all of these books and this knowledge that I read shows me that it comes down to piety and it comes down to spirit. And I just give the Most High the thanks that I can spit it in these lyrics. Better know that these locks are not a gimmick and neither is the Black Panther hat. I'm out here, fam, fighting against the system. Because I believe that the Prophet, in logic, was an activist, a revolutionary. Amongst few, fighting against many who was into greed. But through the Most High, the burden he carried was heavy. But instead of staying on their deen, some of my Muslims are watching the telly
True.
when they should be reading the Quran. And my Christians should be trying to read a Psalm. But everybody's looking for beef like they're looking for a farm. And the Rasta man's here talking peace like brother Wagwan.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, I understand that my Muslims want me to convert because the Muslims are my brothers. And as a brother, you look out for each other because you don't want to see a man in hell having to suffer. But I'm going to tell you right now, you'll definitely see this Rasta in Jannah.
All right, noted. I heard you speak without interruption. You say you're fighting the system, but in ourselves there's corruption. I want you to start the deen properly. You can call it combustion, because it will blow you out of rhythm and it will give you satisfaction. Look, the deen is when you follow the prophets, Moses and Abraham and Jesus and Muhammad. All of them came with the same message, which is worship one God and you'll be diverted from the hell. Look, here I'm not a salesman, I've got nothing to sell. Yeah, I'm a salesman, I've got nothing to sell. Look, I'm a speaker here in Speaker's Corner, but I've only got one thing to tell, which is that, look, connect with your Lord. Connect with your Lord. Like a phone, call it cell. We do that through Salah 5 times a day, where we connect with the one Lord and to Him we tell and complain and abstain from all the things He tells us not to eat or drink, and we refrain from all the things that we cannot do. And you know what I'm talking about. So look, these are commandments from the Most High, the most knowledgeable. We're saying this is all truth and there's nothing more tolerable for the soul to consume and for the person to believe. Now I know here you can understand me and you can surely conceive that, look, it's time to follow the path of God in a complete way. And that's the deen.
100%. But I could show you that if you're talking about what we're meant to eat and what we're not meant to eat.
Yeah, you guys were eating swine before.
I could take you back
to Kush.
the time when, you know, we didn't eat no meat.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying? So you have halal and you have ital. And if you're talking on a health scale, halal is no contest or rival for the ital. And that word is final. So you might find out that the Rastaman is living the closest to the way that the original man lived. You see, the Rasta just deals with righteousness. Every time we talk, we must pray. It's a prayer for me to say, give thanks to the Most High every day. When I drink a drink, when I wash my face at the sink, when I slide around the ice skating rink, the Most High is something in my thoughts, and it's like something inside me I've been conditioned to think. See, only the Most High knows where I've been, but the Christians told me that I was full of sin, but they didn't tell me I had something in myself that was divine. And that is I and I. So that is I and the Most High. That's why Rastafari says I and I. Because it's our connection with the Most High. And I won't lie on them cold nights on the roadside where my bros died. The Most High kept me strong and kept me going on. But I just know that no man can curse who Jaja bless. And Rasta come to burn their wickedness. So we can talk of the spirit, because we don't really know in our flesh, and I think we'll both agree that Allah knows best.
Allah Akbar. It's a good place to end, man.